Newcomers to object-oriented design make the fatal mistake of forming an association between objects based on a physical flow rather than object behavior. Let me show you what I mean. Let's model the scenario of a customer receiving newspapers from a newspaper company. Here I have a great tool called UMLlet. It's free to use and it's available for the Mac as well as the PC. And it allows you to create class diagrams. So we'll start with two classes. The first class is going to be the newspaper company. The second class is the customer. And here's the flow of the newspapers. This is a simplified UML diagram representing two classes. An important thing to keep in mind is that the arrow in UML always points to the direction of the dependency. In other words, the newspaper company class definition contains an instance variable of type customer. So it depends on having a customer object to which it can send messages. So kind of like how a child at a toy store points to the toy he wants to possess, in UML diagrams, arrows point to the direction of the object they want to be able to send messages to. This is known as a has-a relationship. So the newspaper company has an instance of customer. So it expects a customer object to be handed to it so that it can perform operations on that object. The newspaper company has customers to which it sends papers, but this association exposes an error that most beginners in object orientation often make. You see, the physical flow of papers is actually irrelevant to the behavior that the objects should have. So this association might work okay until the customer decides to cancel his newspaper subscription. At that time, the customer would like to be able to tell the newspaper company to stop sending me papers. So I'm going to change this diagram to better support this particular use case. Alright, so I just paused the video to change that diagram. And note how the direction of the arrow switched from pointing to customer to pointing to the newspaper company. So again, what this is saying is that customer objects each contain an instance of newspaper company. And to stop receiving papers, all a customer would have to do is send the stop paper delivery message to its instance of newspaper company object. This is assuming that the stop paper delivery method is defined in the newspaper company class definition. So basically, we change the association to better align with the behavior of the application rather than physical flow. Now, I don't mean for this to be a perfect design. I purposely kept things simple with just two classes for this general scenario. But the intent of this example is to help you think in terms of organizing your associations based around behavior of the application rather than physical flow. So that pretty much wraps up this lesson. In the next lesson, we'll actually get into some more details about software development and start building our first end-to-end object-oriented system. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson.